Hey everyone, this is the model. I have taken it from Sketchfab. Let's start by clicking F3 and search Cell Fracture Addon. Let's give it 80 and noise increase it to 1 and wait to complete it. Now hide the original model and now select all the objects. Change the origin to individual, and scale down a bit according to your need. Now go to the Shading tab, assign new material to our object. Remove the old material. Click Shift A and add color ramp, change it from linear to constant. Now add mapping node and also the geometry node and connect it to pointiness. Now play with the color camp. To see the result, change the engine from movie to cycles. Now adjust the color ramp so that it looks good. This is the task, you have to do it. In your shader editor, add a mix shader node. Add a principled BSDF node. Adjust the color of the principled BSDF node to your liking. Lower the roughness value in the principled BSDF node to make the surface smoother. Increase the metallic property in the principled BSDF node to make the material more reflective. Add a color ramp node to your shader editor, and connect it to the factor input of the mix shader node. Select the color ramp node and duplicate it by pressing Shift+D. Add a noise texture node to your shader editor. Modify the scale, details, and roughness of the noise texture to achieve the desired effect. Connect the noise texture node to the roughness input of the principled BSDF node. In the duplicated color ramp node, flip the colors or adjust them to control the roughness of the material where the noise texture is applied. Fine-tune the color ramp settings to control where and how the noise texture affects the material's roughness. Select one of the color ramp nodes and duplicate it by pressing Shift+D. Connect the duplicated color ramp node to the noise texture node. Now, connect the output of the duplicated color ramp node to the metallic input of the principled BSDF node. This will control the metallic property of the material. Modify the color ramp's colors and positions to control the metallic property of the object. Adjust it according to your preference. Fine-tune the color of the material to your liking. To create a new material for the middle part of the object, add another set of shaders, for example, principled BSDF, and textures as needed. Adjust the colors, roughness, and other properties to achieve the desired appearance for the middle section. Adjust the transmission for transparency and roughness for surface roughness in the principled BSDF node of your material. Select nodes used for the previous material. Copy them. Connect the copied nodes to the color input of the emission node. Fine-tune the emission strength, color, and any other emission-related settings to achieve the desired glow or emission effect. For the color ramp connected to the emission, modify its colors and positions to control the emission pattern. Adjust it according to your preferences. Select the material node for the second material. In the color ramp node, change the white color to red or the desired color for the second material. Add a camera to your scene if you haven't already. You can do this by pressing Shift+A, then selecting camera position and rotate the camera to frame your object the way you want it to appear in the final render. You can set up lighting according to your preferences. You can follow the video tutorial you mentioned or create your own lighting setup. Add light sources, for example, point lights, spotlights, or area lights, to illuminate your scene. Position and adjust the intensity and color of the lights to achieve the desired lighting effect. After adjusting the color ramp, materials, camera, and lighting, you can finalize your scene. Configure any additional render settings such as resolution, output format, and sampling. Render your scene to produce the final image or animation.